Yo guys, for the last 3 weeks I've been traveling a little bit around Europe. I've really been able to see art in a different light. We went to the Louvre, and before we got to the Louvre I really wanted to do some research into what I'm even looking at. So I went down a big rabbit hole of Leonardo da Vinci, who painted the Mona Lisa, the most famous painting in the world. When I was learning about his life, I was really, how do I say this? Deflated. His father sent him to work with a duke in order to refine his skills, and also Michelangelo, and he had a very similar path where they grew up as artists and as sculptors and painters, and that's what they did. That was all that they did. That was their job. They got compensated for it, but it was about the art. It wasn't about selling the art. It was about making the most incredible art that they could possibly make. And that's how Michelangelo painted the flippin' Sistine Chapel, and Leonardo painted the Mona Lisa and things of that nature. Now, why I was upset by this was that they could solely focus on their art and making it beautiful. The Pope told Michelangelo, I want you to paint the ceiling or repaint the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. You just do your thing. And he did his thing, and it's prestigious, you know? And it's timeless. And that's also another key. And what's disappointing me and what disappointed me about learning of these artists is that our society is really not like that anymore. We don't have artists that are just, their sole purpose is to create the most incredible art that they can possibly make. And this idea of perfecting your craft, perfecting the science behind it, and creating timeless pieces of art really, really sticks with me. And it inspires me. I want to create timeless art, timeless music, something that's constructed so beautifully that can be admired for generations. I believe if I can do that, I can become, and I will become, the biggest artist in the world. But I really want to put the art first. I'm very bad at, and if you hear me speak, I'm always talking about how I can improve the areas that I need to get better at. I fully believe in myself to become the biggest artist in the world. An aspect of my belief is I'm always trying to improve. Even if I made a masterpiece of a song and I filmed a beautiful piece of content that, you know, resonated with a lot of people, I would see parts in what I had done and think that could have been better, that could have been better, that could have been different, let's try it this way. What was I saying? I have a lot of ideas every day. The problem is I plan the idea for too long, and I'm planning for so long that the idea doesn't happen. And I did that as well with one of my releases, that I had an idea for filming and I filmed it and I had like 4 pieces of content, but I just didn't put it out because I waited too long. I'm sick of waiting. Even songs. I make so many songs that I feel so passionate about, that fill me with such excitement, that I see a vision for, but I plan things out too much that the time passes and the feeling fades, and I don't act on the idea and the inspiration and the energy. And this is part of the reason why I'm filming this video, because I've been researching all of this stuff to do with Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo and Raphael, and being in different countries, and I haven't shown you anything because I'm too busy in my brain trying to plan things out. I need to stop that. Say I do act on an idea. The next 2 days, I film it, edit it, put it out. Option 1 is it doesn't do very well. Okay. Option 2 is it does well. Okay. But if I didn't execute the plan quickly, then I would have waited so long that I didn't do anything. And what are my options there? Nothing happens, and I learn nothing because I didn't act. If I can spend the rest of the year learning the art of storytelling and acting on my ideas when I have them, I'm gonna be in a great place. See y'all in the next video.